and then we're going to come to our Yoga Nidra practice. So I'm going to give you enough time to get really settled and rested and cozy. And let's do our Yoga Nidra. I was just saying if I could find my script, but I don't think I need it. Alright, so letting the weight of the body release. Letting the earth of the body meet the dark, sleeping earth beneath you, knowing that even while the earth is still and sleeping, there is creativity, there is life, there is regeneration happening underneath the surface. And knowing that the sleeping body is doing the same. And when the body is at rest, this is when the real healing happens. This is when our creativity is at its most potent, even in its latent state. We're readying ourselves to, how do we put it? We're readying ourselves to a greater awareness, a broader experience, and more enrichment. So, noticing all the bits of you now that are in contact with the earth. The head and its contact with the earth. The backs of the shoulders. The arms and the hands. The bits of your back that are touching the ground. Hips, buttocks, thighs, feet. And then noticing all of these points simultaneously. And now take your awareness to the place just behind your breastbone, the space just behind your breastbone. And in this space, imagine a little spark, like a warm, glowing ember, like a spark of creativity in this dark inner landscape of the body. And then bring your awareness to your right hand thumb, Imagining a little glowing spark here at the right hand thumb, lighting up just a little this inner landscape, and then a little glowing spark on the second finger. And as we go, we will place little glowing sparks and embers around the body to warm and light the inner landscape, going to the third finger, and then the fourth finger, and then the fifth finger, the palm of your hand and the back of your hand, your wrist, your forearm, your elbow and your upper arm, your right shoulder and armpit and chest, and your right ribs, and the waist and hip, and right buttock and thigh and knee and lower leg, the ankle and heel, the sole of your foot and the top of your foot, and your right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe and fifth toe. And then observing the whole of the right side of the body, very gently lit by these glowing embers of creativity, and nurturing those in the sleeping body. What comes alive when we are resting. And then over to the left side and into the left hand thumb, little glowing ember, and the left thumb, and then the second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand and the back of the hand, the wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm and shoulder, armpit, the right chest and ribs, waist, hip and buttock and thigh and knee, and the lower leg, ankle, heel and the sole of the foot, the top of the foot, the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe and fifth toe. And then become aware of the back of the body, the back of the skull, shoulder blades, back ribs, the back of the waist, the sacrum, and then coming back to the crown of your head and journeying down the front of the body into your forehead and your eyebrows, left and right, eyes, left and right, the nose and the tip of the nose, and the left nostril and the right nostril, the cheeks, left and right, and the ears, left and right, the jaw and the mouth, upper lip and lower lip, upper row of teeth and lower row of teeth, the inside of the mouth, the tongue, the roof of the mouth, the floor of the mouth, the walls of the mouth, the hollow of the throat, collarbones, breastbone, front ribs, solar plexus, the abdomen and the lower abdomen. Become aware of the whole of your right leg and your left leg, and then both of your legs together. The whole of your right arm and your left arm, and both of your arms together. The whole of your torso, the whole of your head. And then become aware of your whole body and the inner body, gently lit, glowing with the embers of creativity, nurturing those embers with the soft breath that flows in and flows out. With every inhale, those sparks, those embers glow a little brighter, and with the exhale they soften. And now bring about a feeling of heaviness into your body. So noticing what feels heavy about your body as you lie here resting on the earth. And what feels light, the spaces within the body. A lightness within your breath, perhaps. What feels light about your physical presence? And now become aware of all the space and activity and diversity around you, outside the body, and the resting space within. Become aware of these two different worlds, the outer world and the inner world. And now become aware of contraction in the body. Imagine the body contracting in towards the center. Where can you feel a tightness, a holding, a gripping? A shrugging in? And now become aware of expansiveness. And imagine now expanding. So the body begins to expand beyond the limits of the skin and out into the space around you. Your awareness expands. Imagine all the cells of the body beginning to drift away from each other. So you begin to travel into limitless space. And knowing that you can always come back to this body, to this breath, to this contact with the earth, and knowing that you can stop this practice at any time, explore that limitless space. Expanding into infinity, looking ahead beyond these walls, beyond this town, this land, this sea, the sky, into limitless space ahead of you, into the stars, the ever-expanding universe. And looking into the space either side of you beyond these four walls, beyond this town and this land, the sea and the sky, maybe beyond even the stars. Limitless space either side of you. Behind you, limitless space beyond these walls, beyond the land, the sea and the sky, into infinite space. And beneath you and above you, what does it feel like to be limitless? To be at once everywhere and nowhere. While within, there is a place of substance, of nurture, of safety within this warm body that you inhabit. As you inhale, occupy this infinite space of the outer world, and as you exhale, rest in the sleeping earth of the body. Now coming back to the body, and become aware of the space just between your eyebrows. Become aware of the space just behind your breastbone. If you have an affirmation that you like to work with, then you can say that. If you would like to use one of mine, you can repeat the phrase, I am doing enough, or I am rested and resilient. And repeat your affirmation 3 times, silently to yourself, using the same language each time. Allowing your affirmation or your sankalpa to drift down through all the layers of your consciousness into your subconscious mind, where it can grow from a seed into fruition. And now notice once again the contact of body and earth. Notice the warmth of the body. Where is their warmth? Where is their breath? And now become aware of the touch of clothing on your skin, of the room around you, without opening your eyes yet. Just visualizing yourself in the room. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Either remain resting, or if it's time for you to come back, then with great care begin to very, very gently begin to move your fingers and your toes, or moving any way that feels right for you. Perhaps blinking your eyes open when you're ready, and transitioning very gently into the rest of your day or evening.